Okay, so continuing on with section 6-4, the next theorem is 6-11. And it states that the diagonals of, what is this shape? A rectangle, are congruent. Pretty simple. So that means that segment AC, which is a diagonal, is congruent to segment BD, which is also a diagonal. So what would I do with this knowledge? Let's say I told you that the length of AC was equal to 2y plus 4, and the length of DB was equal to 6y minus 5. I want to know what y is, and I want to know the length of AC. How do I start? Very good. 2y plus 4 equals 6y minus 5, because we just learned that these are congruent. Oh, very good. Y is 9/4. For those of you that can't stand fractions, yes, it's 2.25. But I'm going to leave it as 9/4 because I have to use it, don't I? I'm not done. I have one more thing I have to do. What do I have to do? Plug it in. I'm going to take this 9/4 and I'm going to replace the y here. So this is, I can reduce this, right? It's 9/2 plus 4. If I write 4 with the same denominator as 9/2, what is it? It's 8/2. And that is equal to 17/2. Or if I look actually at the book where I got this problem, the answers, it's a multiple choice question, and the answers are not as fractions, they're decimals, so I have to, oops, 8.5. Everybody got that? Okay, the last thing in this section are 3 theorems. And they are all converses of earlier ones. So the first one is going to be 612. And it is a converse of 6-9. So 612 states, if one diagonal of a parallelogram bisects 2 angles, then the parallelogram is a what shape? Very good, rhombus. Six 13 is the converse of 610, and 613 states If the diagonals of a parallelogram are congruent, oh, I'm sorry, are perpendicular, I'm looking ahead. So if the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular, then the parallelogram is a rhombus again. Very good. The. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are perpendicular, the parallelogram is a rhombus. And the last one is 614. It's the converse of 611. And it states that if the diagonals of a parallelogram, this one are congruent, then the parallelogram is I think I heard it, a rectangle. Is everybody done writing? I'll move it up a little bit. So the rest, so the full assignment for today is page 332, numbers 1 through 18. We've already done 1 through 9. Page 333, numbers 21 through 34, but don't do 23. And we've already done 21 and 22. Right. And then page 333, numbers 44 through 46.
Holy moly.